Hey, this is JD, also known as S3 Prototype, here with Ultness at Comicpalooza 2014. I am here with Veronica Taylor. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for having me on the show.
And what are you especially known for?
Well, I get invited to a lot of conventions because of Pokemon. I used to play Ash and Ash's mom and May. A couple Pokemon, bunch of other characters. That's the big draw. Ninja Turtles, I played April on that. And
really?
yeah, in the 2003, 2007. A lot of anime, a lot of cartoons, a lot of Saturday morning cartoons.
You really filled up a lot of kids' Saturday mornings and after schools.
I kept a lot of people from doing their chores. Yeah.
Probably me so also.
Yeah, probably. You're welcome.
The voices that you do, one probably wreaks havoc on you and you may have lost your voice. Is there a ritual to prepare for your kind of roles?
Yeah, definitely you have to warm up. I mean, I've had a lot of training,
Okay.
Voice training, breath training, all of that you have to kind of, all of it comes into play when you're in the studio. But I definitely warm up on my way to work. I do kind of vocal cool down on my way home.
Mm-hmm.
If you're, Ash is kind of back in here, and that's not the greatest or the most vocally hygienic choice. So it's hard to breathe when you're talking like this. Oh, if you're up here, there's a bit more air. So, you have to warm up in different ways. If you have a cold, I'm kind of happy when I have a voice that's here because it all kind of goes together.
It works in your benefit.
It does. It definitely does. When you create a character, even when I'm doing an audiobook, I think of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I'm going line by line, switching back and forth to characters, you really have to imagine them.
You really have to assimilate and actually get into that kind of character rather than just speaking that character.
Yeah, because I owe it to the listener to be able to fully envision the character as well. So if I can't, how can you? So you have to commit more than 100%. Even when I read the dictionary, blue, red, it's all bright and it has to have the energy behind it, because if you've got a kid reading something and pushing on the iPad or whatever to listen, you can't have someone who's like red, blue. It doesn't matter, because reading is so important, learning is important, and I have to be present so that they can also take that in. And every action we have is that pebble in the water that just
ripples everywhere.
Yeah, and you don't know where that ripple is going to hit. I mean, look at this. I'm at Comicpalooza. I started Pokemon in 1998. People are still coming up and talking to me about it. If I had gone in the studio and were like, I just don't care today, that would certainly have rippled to this moment now. So, you just don't know how far-reaching your words, or your actions are going to be.
Any people that you really want to work with, dead or alive, just you want to actually get on film with them, or...
Well, I'm an actor, so I want every job. I want to work with every person. I will admit that. But
I'll take you and you and you.
That's me. I always want to work with people who are the very best, But really, it's an amazing thing when you work with people who know what they're doing and are. We just did a reading at another convention of Star Wars or a Ghostbusters script, and everybody was so incredible. And it ups your game. It makes you work beyond what your boundaries are, and that's the challenge that I enjoy: going beyond what I think I can do, and working with people who are incredibly talented pushes you further. And so. I would like to work with everyone. When you're doing anime or Pokemon, whatever, we're in the booth alone. So you only have yourself. To do something prelay like Ninja Turtles or a new show I'm working on called Astro Blast, we're in the booth together. And then we can play off each other some. And that's a whole different energy.
Okay.
So it makes you think of things that you wouldn't think of on your own.
What 5 characters can you roll off the quickest? In voice.
Let's see. I guess probably if I were Ash, I'd be around here. May would be kind of here when she's kind of yelling at Ash. Ash, don't forget to change your underwear. The mother never shows up, really. Amelia's very, very high. I'm doing this character who's kind of in here right now. She's really cute. Very, very smart. Is that 5? I'm not very good at math.
Neither am I. I was so entranced in this.
Those are a few.
Thank you so much for spending the time with us.
You're welcome. It's been my pleasure. Thank you. Hi, I'm Veronica Taylor, and from myself and Ash Ketchum, you're watching Ultness.